Hey, hey, what is up, guys? Man, I have been building. So I haven't uploaded in like 2 months. It's been a while. I know, right? It's been a while. Honestly, I haven't really been arm wrestling as much as I should. I'm trying not to eat shit right now, but yeah, it's been. In terms of my life, I just need some balance because before it was just like a lot of arm wrestling, and I felt like I was missing something. And so I took some time off. I'm still in that period. I haven't really met with my team in almost 90 days. And yeah, I got to get myself balanced. Training is good. I'm still training pretty hard. I'm still, cranking iron. But training by yourself, like, what can you do? Like, the most you can do is probably, maybe like 85 to 90% of how heavy you can go. But besides that, I think I'll be back soon. I did find some balance. I bought a bike, I bought a longboard, and I'm just longboarding. I should totally be wearing a helmet right now. I'm going like 30 miles per hour. But hey, man, I'm just enjoying myself. Because most of you guys know, I'm not sure how much you guys do know, but therapy is a real thing, and I was really looking forward to attempting therapy. But listening to a few podcasts, Terry Crews is like, hey man, you show up to therapy and most of the time they're already telling you what you already know. So if I show up to a therapist and they're like, oh Ben, you recognize your problems so well, and you're aware and you're cognizant and you know where your trauma comes from. You should do this, X, Y, and Z. Listen to classical music, go for a walk, take yourself out on dates. And maybe that's a huge assumption. But someday I'll get some real therapy. Yeah, guys, I just want some balance in my life, some mental fortitude, But me just cruising out right now, enjoying myself. You should take some time off and take yourself on a date. Treat yourself. Buy that extra burger. Buy that extra cheese. Fix your sleep routine. Call a friend up. Really find a way to balance out. Because the best thing you can do is just make sure your friends are like super strong with you. Like I hate to admit it, but when I joined arm wrestling, I found like a new family. And I felt like I neglected my old friends just because I was caught up in like training and practices. Which is not bad. Sometimes you need to go out and spread your wings a little bit, grassroots into a new community. But I just got back from a trip from Spokane. I got back yesterday, and you know what? I almost teared up a little bit because I totally forgot how wonderful my friends are, and I'm gonna nurture that. I don't want to lose them. And the thing with me, balance, right? I just need a little bit more. I already know I'm a very extreme person. I'm a very extreme guy. It's either I'm like a fat piece of shit or I'm on it and I'm super strong, diced, happy. I just need a little more balance. And what does that mean? I think it means, some time to yourself, some reflection, like a mandatory 15-minute meditation, something that links you to the non-grinding of work and life that the system sets up for us. And that's my balance, So in terms of arm wrestling, I can't wait to get back. It's gonna be a beautiful time. I'm gonna get all sorts of gains in, like, come on now. Oh yeah, in terms of my appearance, guys, I'm like 215 right now. That's what I'm saying. I'm a fat mother yucker. I'm a fat man. This year I'll probably cut down to like 198, stay there for a competition. I don't know if I'll do good. I might get blasted. I might be the blaster. know, Todd Hutchings says, sometimes you eat the bear, sometimes the bear eats you. Even though I haven't been as conditioned as I wanted to, you're never perfect. You know, you're just in a state, in a phase, and that's where I'm at right now. But in terms of you guys, you know, the viewers listening, if you're still here, which would be pretty impressive, you're still here. To my viewers, the bin builders, the builders, I guess. To like the 100 of you who watch my channel, I'd say reach out to some old friends and try to reconnect. It doesn't have to be big. It could be a walk. It could be a little ice cream. You know, $6-7 ice cream, and just go for a walk and just touch up, catch up on some bases, and share your life. I'm a pretty private person. You know, this channel has only been like arm wrestling, so this is new. It's a new little shift. But I learned in some darkness, because that's why I haven't uploaded. You know, some darkness has been going on, and in that I've recognized that I really can't do this life thing alone. Life's it's way too complex. There's so many things that I need and I want, and the further I'm simplifying, I'm just simplifying what I want and what I need, and I have to share it. I have to let my life be shared with others. I don't know if that was me. Try to, hey, if you're in a great spot, I'm sure your tank and your cup of water is full and you're just eager. You're just ready to attack. You're ready to show the world and your close ones, your loved ones, that you're here, you're thriving, you're doing great. And that's all everyone wants for you, right? To be able to be independent, take care of yourself. So to the viewers watching, if you could be a smart person, a great person, and tell me a little bit about, you know, some of the regrets and mistakes that you have, so I can learn from you. Here, I'll start with mine. Tough. So I'll start with this. All right, 2 hands here, so I'm driving responsibly. I cut the video off because it's too windy. But I do want to ask you if you could share your life experience and share any, it could be shallow, it could be deep regrets that you're willing to share. And so you could give to the world some wisdom, and myself, I will be a student and learn from your mistakes, because that's how smart people are, you know. Some people, they go through the mistakes and they learn, and some people learn from others, and I would like to be the latter. So I'll start. I'd say one of my regrets in life is thinking I could do it alone. Doesn't seem to be working out too hot. And the reason I feel this way was because in around 2nd grade, 2006, I just got done playing recess. This is the 2nd recess, so you know, we go hard. We go balls to the wall, you know, 4 square, running around, just cheesing people, you know, playing kickball. But regardless, I played my heart out. I had a fun time. I was sweating bullets, and I just had that energy. I just wanted to be out and enjoy myself with all my friends. And then instead of going to the classroom, I get redirected to ESL, which is ESL is like a classroom for kids who are foreign, who have just immigrated, and they need to learn and speak English. So I walk in there, which is not my classroom, so I'm already like, huh, what's going on? And I see my mom crying. And you know, it's your mom. I love my mom. And I'm very concerned. I'm like, why are you crying, Mom? Like, what's going on? And sitting across from my mom was Miss Benny. She was a ESL English instructor. And she had just informed my mom that I'm like a really bad kid. And sure, I had some flaws, right? I was just a kid. I think she was referring to this Calvin and Hyde book that I stole from my second grade teacher, Mr. Allard. And Mr. Allard probably informed Miss Benny, and Miss Benny told my mom. And so that's what I thought it was, right? But it wasn't. What actually happened was a few weeks ago, prior to me in recess, right? This is a while back. I told one of the counselors, like, my dad was hitting me. Not hitting me hard, but hard, you know, with a belt and making me kneel and like face the wall and just being, you know, disciplinary adult parent. And one of the counselors told Miss Benny about my dad hitting me, right? And so Miss Benny asks my mom, "Hey, does your husband hit Ben? Like, does your dad, does his dad hit him?" And I don't know how it turned out, but I think my mom was just trying to protect my dad, you know. He doesn't want CPU coming in, fucking taking things away from my hardworking pops. And I think my mom told Miss Benny that I lied. So in that moment, what happened to me at 7, 8 years old, in that moment, I was like, not only am I being punished for stealing or whatever, and not only am I being punished to see my mom crying, now Miss Benny thinks I'm a liar, and adults around me think I'm a liar. And my mom just looked at me like I'm just like some bad kid, and like I couldn't get through to her. She was crying. Obviously she was worried about my future. But what that meant to me was, fuck all of this. I was truthful. I was trying my best. I was trying to get to the bottom of it, but at the end of the day, I felt like the world was against me, right? I couldn't trust my mom. I couldn't trust my ESL teacher. My dad and I were rough. And yeah, I felt like I was alone. And ever since that day, second grade, I'm not saying I haven't changed since second grade, but that's one of my core memories, and just how I deal with people, you know? Because I've met a lot of great people and a lot of not so great people. And at the end of the day, I always felt like I don't fucking need any of you. And obviously, I do need people, because I met some really cool people that I don't want to let go of. But that's just a protective measure of me just trying to protect myself and be okay and be safe, and to know that, like, I shouldn't feel what I felt that day in second grade. Because just to walk through it, I didn't understand what was going on. I was at the height of play. Like, I'm just vibing. I'm trying to, like, dance and gig and, like, throw balls around and, you know, eat string cheese and just pull it out and just be a kid. And then I was thrown into this, like, you're a liar, you're a bad kid, your trajectory in life is bad, you're lying, and, like, you know, like, besides just being really upset because you're a kid and you don't want to be called a liar because you weren't a liar in that case, I just felt a lot of distrust in people, and especially my mom. My mom and I are very tight and very good now. She's supportive in everything I do. She loves me way too much. She loves me a lot. But deep down, I know my phone died. So to make it quick, long story short, I just wish my mom told me that she's trying to protect me and the family and dad, and I shouldn't have been punished for telling the truth. And I just wish she told me, like, I'm not a bad kid. I'm just a little bit rough around the edges, and you should be disciplined for stealing. And I just wish she told me she had my back.
So from that point forward, immediately I closed off from the world, and I realized, oh, I don't need anybody, you know. I'm not gonna ask for help. I'll just figure it out on my own. That don't work. That's not the life that I want to live. So, if you're still here, 20 minutes, and you've been listening to me rambling, and you would like to share your some of your past regrets or share any wisdom, please feel free to comment down below. And if you like this type of storytelling or mouth catharsism, talking to the camera, let me know, because it's kind of fun. Anyways, my fellow arm wrestlers, my fellows who can just say, man, I've been building. I hope you have a great Friday. I hope you have a good time off on the weekend. And I hope you enjoy yourself by getting stronger. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying. All right, been building out.